welcome back folks to part 2. Got that TUI there, you can just see the tail. That was going to Boa Vista. Obviously taxied onto the runway and it's obviously got some sort of tech issue because it's taxied back off and it's just been sat there for a little while. Oh, it's moving now, is it? Yeah. This is car park 5, Ian. I've been here a few times, never had an issue. I've spoken to the police here before and they've welcomed that we're here. So we shouldn't have an issue here. Shame that really that we got moved on. But I will speak to the airport and just see if they'll give us any sort of permission. Now we almost did 2 hours. So we did all right. So getting almost 2 hours, we rode our luck a little bit, I think. But there was quite a few vans and everything had gone past beforehand. But obviously, I'm not going to argue. I'm not there to give them a hard time. As soon as they say they want us to go, then. But I will email the airport. I'll be speaking to the airport on a couple of other things as well. So. I'll speak to them and see what they say. So if we can get proper permission to be there, then that'll be a really, really good spot, that. There's that 7.6 I was talking about this morning. Got the DHL 330. Rail travellers, hello. Thank you for tuning in. So this is part 2. We did a couple of hours earlier on the other side of the airport, but we weren't allowed to stay there. We got grass cutter 1. Not overly busy this morning, not like Monday. Obviously it is Wednesday, so it is sort of notoriously quiet. Is that brand new, that? French registration. What was it? FHMRG, is that? FHMRG. So. Have a look. Is it? No, it's 8 years old. Came in from Shannon. Looks like it had been stored at Shannon since the 12th of July. And then positioned over here on the 24th. I knew it had been here a while. Possibly for a what? A C check. So we've got a Lufthansa City A319 from Munich. That will be here in around 10 minutes. not a great deal coming in. We have got Ryanair from Venice just hitting the coast off Hastings. Behind that we've got an EasyJet from Paris. We've got the Aer Lingus ATR from Belfast inbound. We've got a little Diamond DA62 that's coming up from Newquay. There's not a huge amount, unfortunately. Just see that lofty 319 now. Morning, Steve. How are you doing? I'd like to thank Lufthansa City for providing an aircraft to spot at an airport. Appreciate that. Because there's not a lot going on at the minute. bit more windier over this side than it was the other side this morning. Cheers, Llewellyn, thanks. Took me a little bit of time. I was going to go back up the cargo onto the car park, but it's not great, is it, when they're landing on 3-3? Groovy gang, good morning. So yeah, I decided to come over this side of the airport. Obviously it took me a little bit longer. I did say 20 minutes or so when I cut the stream off earlier on, but we were doing so well this morning, but oh well. Oh, we've got the KLM that's pushed on Victor, so that'll be taxiing out shortly. It's got a lot of cloud in the last 45 minutes to an hour. It's almost blue skies this morning, completely. I hope it doesn't rain. I left my brolly in the car. I usually keep it in the tripod case, but I took it out. It's just another extra thing to carry. So hopefully I'm not going to need it. It didn't say it was going to rain today, so. So I'm probably going to be here till maybe, obviously the Emirates is due in I think about 20 past 12ish, and then the Qatar's in about 10 past 1, I want to say, quarter past 1. So I'm just going to stay till they arrive today, so it's not going to be a long stream anyway. Because we did a stream on Monday, that was a bit of a marathon one, well, in 2 parts that was. We had a bit of a YouTube issue, so we had to restart after about 7 hours. But we are at East Midlands tomorrow, and we're going to be there till about 10 o'clock on the night, maybe 9:30, 10. It closes at 10, so I suppose we'll have to be out by 10 really. So maybe about 9:45 we'll be there till tomorrow. Thursdays is cargo cargo ops night at East Midlands. So get the notifications on for that one. I'll probably be there about 2 o'clock-ish maybe. I'm looking at 2:30-ish. I'll see what's coming in. Hopefully the 777 freighter DHL will be in from Cincinnati. I hope it's a 777 because they've been changing it, I've noticed, to a 76. So I'm hoping for that to be a triple. But we should have there should be a few 76s, some 75s, along with everything else. Got a Ryanair in from Venice. I'll be here in maybe 10 minutes. Got that little Diamond DA62 that's just turned on to the approach. So a warm welcome to everybody that's tuned in again. I appreciate the support. This is obviously part 2. If you want to watch part 1 from this morning, just after 7 o'clock till about 9, I want to say. I think it was about 7:15 actually, till just before 9 o'clock. Morning, Dean. So I'll pan it round when that little DA62 gets a bit closer. Pulled the A62 in from Newquay. Got the Air France 319 taxiing out for Charles de Gaulle. I dig you do, good morning. Cheers Dean, appreciate that mate. That's very kind of you. Hello again David, good morning. Right, mate, okay. So I think the Aer Lingus from Belfast might just go in there from Venice. maybe not. Oh, where's the Emirates? The Emirates is just north of Munich, almost 12:22. And the Qatar is over Romania, 13:13. Morning, Mike. So I've got the Turkish pushing now. Spin the camera around when that Ryanair gets a little bit closer. we've got, next is the ATR. It's getting quite windy now. There's nothing on radar on the approach, so it should go straight out, I think. Yeah, that EasyJet's miles away. $3 AM in Las Vegas. Been there a few times. Supposed to 32 degrees, supposed to be over 42. We have a fire watch in effect for tomorrow. Damn. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, I don't think we've had much of a summer here. .8, yeah, that's hot. But it's dry heat, isn't it? When I used to work abroad, I worked out in the Middle East, and we were getting sometimes into the 50s, 51. Very, very hot. And it was 40s most days. So I know exactly what that heat feels like. I mean, especially when you're trying to work in it as well. Well, I think this is the EasyJet from Paris. Finals. Yep. It's showing 250 at 10 knots at the moment on the METAR, but I'd say it's got to be gusting about 15-20 right now. So it's gone quiet again, unfortunately, for the next 20 minutes, I'd say. We have got 3 arrivals coming in from the north. We've got the Aer Lingus ATR from Dublin, the EasyJet, what's that one? Let me just recycle flight radar. The EasyJet from Belfast and the EasyJet from Edinburgh, they're making their way down. anything coming in from the south wise, we've got the Origny only just taking off from Guernsey. We've got a few inbounds that are still over France at the moment. The Emirates is almost over the top of Frankfurt Airport. That's 12:22 expected. Like I said earlier on, after that Emirates lands and taxis in, I'm gonna close up shop then for the day, because it was only going to be a short stream today for when the Emirates gets in. I've got a few things to do this afternoon. Yeah, the winds do make it more interesting. Obviously, what's the windsock saying? Let's have a look. There we go, got two windsocks in one shot. So you can see it is gusting, obviously out there, and you've got the other windsock a bit further down. Where am I? There we go. Also the winds, that windsock, the very far one, that's obviously getting battered from winds coming off the terminal and the hangar, more than likely. And you've got the one by the touchdown point, which is just above that van, isn't it? Where are we? There. So that's sort of almost level with the touchdown zone, so that's what's going to be happening that way. That doesn't seem too bad. But up here, I'm on a slight hill in car park 5, and the wind's battering me here. But it does. That's what we want to see, don't we? We want to see the awkward landings and the go-arounds. You know, we've only been doing this since March, so we haven't really seen any bad weather on the stream yet. So I'm quite looking forward to sort of the winter time when we do get the storms. Apologies that it's a little bit quiet. Wednesdays usually normally are. But I had a bit of a mission this morning to capture some a Ryanair flight off to Dublin that left at about 8 o'clock, I think it was. Somebody in a Facebook chat put a post up asking if anyone was going to be taking pictures or whatever today. He'd love to get a video or some pictures of his plane taking off. He was on board, so I came out to do that. And then we had one of our viewers, Tony, his son was the first officer on the Loganair Embraer that came in from Aberdeen. Did the spin back out to Aberdeen this morning, so that was good that we managed to capture that. Obviously his wife was watching and his grandma was watching as well. His name's Tom. He's the FO of that Embraer. So I was quite happy that I came this morning, so I managed to get that for them. And then we had to move from the location we were at. So that's why you've got a part 1 and a part 2. Because I did see that it was going to be windy tomorrow, Tom. Check the rain forecast for me. I did look as well yesterday, but that was yesterday, so it might have changed before then. It said it was going to rain between 1 and 3, and after that it was going to be fine, but yeah, so that should be quite interesting at East Mids if it's gusting 33 tomorrow. So I'm quite looking forward to this stream tomorrow, to be fair. We haven't done East Mids yet. We keep saying we're going to do it, and then we kind of put it off all the time because of like the movements weren't great. But Thursdays is predominantly the cargo ops night. Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Thursdays I've been told are busier. And the Aero Park has got a late night opening tomorrow till 10. So we're going to take advantage of that. So we'll be up on the mound, and it's pretty much like if anybody's seen our Manchester streams, where we're standing and we've got the runway right in front of us. East Midlands is just like that at the Aero Park. And obviously we're high enough that we can kind of see into the DHL cargo area, and a little bit into the passenger side, not too much. Just hopefully we get the good runway for them to be landing on. We have a few, as I said, we've got a few arrivals coming in the next 15-20 minutes, so just bear with. I know there's not a lot going on. It's mad how days can be so different. You know, we're in the middle of summer. Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays were notoriously slow in the winter, but I'd have thought they'd have picked up a little bit more in the summer. You wouldn't think it was summer now, would you, with nothing going on? Well, I suppose everything's 25% rain at 9 AM, all I can see so far. Okay, well I'm not going to get there till the afternoon, after 2 o'clock-ish, maybe 3 o'clock. I'll check the rain as well. But it doesn't matter what you check tonight, it's always going to change overnight. So we've got the umbrella, but if it's gusting 33, I don't want that thing up. Well, a massive thank you to everyone's watching and tuned in. I'm zooming into that just to prove that there are aeroplanes at this airport. I know it doesn't look like it, but thank you for your support. Thanks. I think we had 160 something people watching this morning for part 1. That was really good. So I'm always a bit gutted when we have to cut the stream or something happens to the stream, we have to restart. You know, the amount of people viewing. But it is what it is. I have had the police drive past about 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. See, there's no issues being here. And they've even, but I've spoken to them before, they've even welcomed people, you know, shall I say, the spotting community, being here, because, you know, I've got eyes and ears around. If anyone's up to no good, I'm going to phone it in. So, and he did say that to me, the one police officer, that they welcome us being here because of that fact that we're kind of a deterrent, and they were handing out leaflets to people about Project Servitor that they do at the airport here. So, but I will speak to the airport about the other location, see if we can get some sort of permanent permission, because, you know, being over there as well, we're a deterrent to people. You know, we know about security on the airport. You know, people aren't going to be up to no good if you've got people standing there, especially with a camera. So we'll see if the airport are willing to work with us. I hope they will be. We're still on, yeah, the ATR's just passing Birmingham now. Oh, that little DA62's pinged back up. That's going out now. Look, yeah, look, got a little bit of action. There it is. We have got, I think, is it a Ryanair? No, is it the the Luft in Munich? The 319's just pushed back, so we'll have that going out as well. What's he doing? His run up. What's going on here now? Has it gone off again? Has the stream gone off again? Have a look. I'm just waiting for the adverts to finish off and I'll have a look. Are we still... We are still live, aren't we? Stream's good. Okay, cheers, Tom. Hey, the YouTube on the phone just gave up when I was like, oh, here we go again. We're going to have a repeater yesterday. And it was taking forever just to buffer back up. I was like, the iPad streaming it. Oh, but nice, so thanks, Tom. Alright, so we've got the Lufty Munich. He's taxiing out. We've got the ATR of Emerald Airlines on behalf of Aer Lingus. That's just turned onto the approach, onto finals. See what the... chat. Right, I've got the ATR on approach, but I just need to quickly check something. If I can get into the channel settings, a second. Grab this ATR. Katie, if you're watching, just bear with me a minute. There's no settings have been changed or anything at all. So just bear with me. Jack's usually the tech wizard. you would know where to go to straight away, so just bear with. I think it got down okay, didn't it? Let me have a look. Yeah, there's no settings been changed whatsoever, Katie. Right, Katie, see, it's different on the phone than it is on the computer. If it's on the computer, I probably know exactly where to look. See if I can get into the on the, like I say, on the phone, the settings and everything's completely different. Let me go on here, settings, chat, and you know that's giving you that. Comments, no. So it doesn't give you much to look at on the phone. So even YouTube on the phone's playing up now again. Morning, Russ. Yeah, well, right, you want to check out part 1 from this morning? Where I was standing this morning. I did almost 2 hours. It's a spot that I'd seen driving past there loads of times, and I thought I'd give it a try. Probably wasn't the best idea. You could probably imagine what happened. That's why I'm standing over this side of the airport. See, I don't know. Yeah, Katie, if you're watching, I have no idea why it's not letting you chat or anything like that. Well, we haven't done, well, as far as I'm aware, Jack hasn't done anything. He wouldn't have done anyway, and I haven't messed with any of the settings or anything like that. If I can try and find out how to get on the phone, see the phone's completely different setup to the computer. How I can get into the settings and check your mod status. You're not going to be on a block list or anything like that, because we don't really do that. Unless you want to try unsubscribing and resubscribing and just try that. See, obviously I can't even click on your name because it's not even letting you in the chat, is it? Well, what I'll do is give me 30 seconds. Let me just grab this EasyJet. Right, so Katie, if you're still watching, I'm going to turn off subscriber only mode. Hang on, let me put that. So, right, so I've just turned off subscriber only mode to see if you can chat now. See if you can put something in the chat. See what it does. And then if you get in the chat, then I could probably click on your name and have a look at what's what. But just, what did you put on Discord then? Oh, it's so weird. That's what happened to me with the other Birmingham, and knew I was blocked because I could type but not show up, and I'm grey even though I was a member. Then blocking me on Instagram and X. What? No, we definitely, Katie, we definitely have not done that. Don't worry. I'm just, see, Jack's more of the techie side. I know about the stuff, but Jack would probably know where to look, especially on the phone. So I'm more used to using YouTube on the computer. Well, I didn't do it, but to do that, you've got to click on the name, and then you've got to physically go in and click block or whatever. Now, I haven't done that, so I have no idea. And Jack wouldn't do that. And I'm sure that the mods who were on yesterday haven't done that, because there'll be no reason to. So, but Katie, I'll definitely look into that. Don't worry, 100%. If it's anything from our end, I hope it's not, but I'll get that fixed. You're not blocked. Don't worry about that. See, if you're still watching, just try and put commenting, or like I say, unsubscribe, resubscribe, maybe log out of YouTube, log back in. Oh, we've got a TUI Dreamliner taxiing out as well. So but Jack knows round the way he's around YouTube on his phone, so I'm trying to go to find the blocked section in the settings, wherever that is. So you're typing, but it's not showing up. That's so weird. Yeah, it's because you were on yesterday, weren't you? And you were chatting and everything yesterday, I remember. Sure you was. And like I say, nothing's changed since yesterday. Sorry, Monday stream, I should say. So, but yeah. We'll have a look, and I'll give you a message on Discord. No, it wasn't the TriStar Garden. We were the other side of the road. Obviously, you know, it does belong to the airport. I know that. Cracking spot. So I'm definitely going to speak to the airport to see if they'll allow us permission to stream from there. Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe it's just a glitch in the matrix there. I don't know, but we definitely haven't. Well, I definitely haven't clicked on you and blocked you. I'm sure nobody else has, because I'd have seen it in the chat. Right, where's this Dreamliner off to? She's off to Cancun. What's that message I just had? Your path is on the way, it's going to be 1448. Oh, okay, that's fine. See, if Jack wasn't so lazy, he'd be out of bed now, wouldn't he? And I could message him and get him to fix it, or have a look at least. Oh dear. me just read this. Dave, you may need to give one of the mods a super wrench so they can check also. If I know how to do that from the phone, Llewellyn, I would 100% do that for you, mate. I think there's definitely some sort of signal issue here, because I keep having to refresh. I got 1 bar on 5G. I keep having to refresh flight radar, and then YouTube just keeps cutting out on me all the time on my phone. So what the hell? See, it's going. So I don't want to remove you as a standard moderator. I don't want to hide you. I don't want to put you in a timeout. So that's what. See, you have to click on something to do something. You can have an accidentally, and I'm not sure once the stream is over that a regular mod can do anything. It has to be the channel owner, maybe a super mod, but not sure about that. Yeah, I've no idea about that myself either. I should be though, really, shouldn't I? So even going into the settings, let me go to live. You click on that. So you've got saving, right? Edit advanced settings that's in studio though. Studio. Let me have a look. I don't think that does a lot. Audio, no, that settings doesn't do anything. That's just giving me the chance to change the title and who, you know, if its visibility is public and stuff, so it's not that one. Go on this one, so that's community, it's not in there. Post activity, archive, membership, it's not in there. About live chat, let's have a look. So it's not that. Manager connected house notifications, video quality. Anything in general. Watch on TV, playback, stats for NAS, nope. Restricted mode's not on, nope. Just going into the general settings, and there's a little tick thing that says, remind me to have a break. It's obviously turned off at the moment. I wonder what would happen if I put that on. Yeah, it's not YouTube Studio. Yeah, I've looked in there. Even on the channel settings, it doesn't. Like I say, it's different on the phone than it is on the computer. So for the channel, you go to blocked words, and there's no words blocked. It's nothing to do with that. Community defaults. Hold potentially inappropriate chat message for review. Doesn't give you a lot to work with on the phone, I've noticed. Oh, it just says here in the chat, I've actually read this, you probably can't do it on the phone. Now if I change the chat to live commentary, it does say limits participants to the specific people who you have approved, add approved users on desktop. So yeah, it's probably something I can't do on the phone. Yeah, which is a bit rubbish, because when things like this come up, I want to fix them. I don't want it to be like that. Right, so what's this? Arrival, I can hear behind me. 2E Fly 4 Airlines in from Verona. Okay, that was obviously never a thing then. You couldn't chat on a Kindle Fire. I suppose that's the limitations of the app, isn't it? So they've obviously changed it to accommodate that on a Kindle Fire. But yeah, there is massive differences in the settings from what you can do on the phone to what you can do. Obviously, you can do on the computer, because that's the main thing, really, isn't it, for YouTube? It's proper windy now. Oh dear me. Right, what we got coming in now is we've got a few arrivals. We've got the Erigny from Guernsey, that's just over Warwick. That should be interesting. Looking at the windsock over there, it's not gusting, but where I'm standing here, if I tell you I'm having to hold on to the tripod, you'll understand what I mean. We've got a 2E73 in from Ibiza, that's just behind the Erigny ATR. We've got a Ryanair in from Faro. Then we're going to have a Corendon in from Dalaman, that's a 737. We're going to have a Lufty CityJet on behalf of Lufty in from Frankfurt. And then the A380, the Emirates from Dubai, has just gone over the coast at Southend. So that's not very far away. We have got some of the early morning departures on their way back, obviously for the afternoon wave. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you don't know when people are coming and going, do you? Yeah. So you could be talking to somebody 1 minute who wouldn't even be in the chat anymore, and you wouldn't even know. Yeah, I get that. Right, how many? Oh, up to 94 watching at the moment, so thank you for that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How long have we been going now? Almost 2 hours on part 2, and we did almost 2 hours this morning on part 1 before we had to up sticks and move. So we're over in car park 5 now. Well, thank you for everyone for watching, and Katie, I will definitely, when I get home, have a look at that myself. If not, speak to Jack later, because it appears to be something we've got to do on the computer rather than the mobile app. I'll just check that you're still a mod, and which, as far as I'm concerned, you are. I've not done anything to change that. Through the browser, yeah, because I'll get that, yeah. Right, so I'll pan round in a second. That ATR's getting ever closer. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's struggling in the wind. Where is it? There it is. Sorry about that, folks, just had somebody come up to me. Just asking me a question. He got down with not too much trouble. So next is the TUI in from Ibiza. Don't seem to be having too many problems, do they? Although it's really windy now. No, yeah, just reading back, yeah, Digger Dude, 100%. I think that you're right in that. So unless there's a YouTube glitch, possibly her end, put the teeth back in. I don't know, but I'll definitely try and fix it when I get home and have a look at the settings, see what's what. But yeah, I haven't seen them for a while. Obviously, you know, Captain Dave and Julie, you know, that they were mods of the channel. Obviously they didn't want to be mods anymore. That's fine, we haven't got a problem with that. So they stepped back from that, and the same goes for Yvonne, I think, which is fine. Like I say, we haven't got an issue. Anybody doesn't want to be a mod anymore. But yeah, I haven't seen the three of them, to be honest with you. I was watching a stream last night. Was it Drones and Planes? They were at Manchester last night, and I watched about 10 minutes of that before. And they were all on there. All three of them were on that last night. But you know, that's fine. So we've got the Ryanair in from Faro next. That's a Max 8. Again, it seems to be having no issues getting down, but I'm getting battered standing here, I'm not going to lie. Okay, nice. Thanks for that. Thanks for letting me know about that. Cheers. Yeah, we're going to be East Mid tomorrow. That'll be sometime in the afternoon, after 2 o'clock, I'll say, but hopefully before 3, and that'll be on till at least 9:30, 10 in the evening. I don't know if this furry thing on top of the microphone is doing anything to help with the wind. I can see the little microphone counter going 10 to a dozen. Right, so that's the ATR going back out to Belfast. Sharon, good afternoon, how are you? Well, let's see where the Emirates is now. Oh, Northampton. See it catching the wind with the crab that it's got, look. Hello Paul, thanks for tuning in. It looks like we've got the Corendon 7.3 in from Dalaman in next, and then behind that is going to be the CityJet from Frankfurt, and then behind that will be the Emirates A380. up early. I don't know if he's got to bed yet, Paul. He did threaten he was going to fall asleep earlier on, but that hasn't happened. Right, for the CityJet on behalf of Lufthansa, in from Frankfurt next. He also said if he doesn't reply, then he's fell asleep. So it could possibly mean that he's fallen asleep. Right, I can just see the Emirates turning on the approach for finals. I'll see how far out I can grab it. Where is it? Just to the left of that white van there. Right, here it comes. Oh no. Let me try. EasyJet taxiing out behind me. Owen, hello, good morning. Well, it's afternoon, good afternoon. This is Birmingham, Owen. So that was the EasyJet off to Edinburgh. It's only a problem in the summer, and obviously the leaves grow, you can't see much. Just leave it on there, like that. Oh, hang on. Jet 273. The wind is absolutely mental. I'm trying to hold on to the tripod. It's got to be gusting in the 20s. is as it turns onto 54 centre. Right then. How far is that away? It's going to be a bit too far away, isn't it? I think it's going to be another hour, another 45 minutes. Okay, right then folks, I did kind of say I was going to leave it till the Emirates came in. I'm not going to be able to stay until the Qatar comes in, unfortunately. So I'll be cutting off in the next couple of minutes, but I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's tuned in this afternoon, this morning, for part 1. And obviously this is part 2, different location this morning. If you want to go and check that out, just go into the videos, into the live section, and you can rewatch from this morning. That's from just after 7 o'clock. Thank you. I'm not sure if we had any more subscribers this morning. Let me have a look. Yeah, we've had a few more subscribers, so thank you very, very much for your support on that. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes on the stream. Thank you for the interacting with each other in the stream, and thank you to our mods again for your brilliant support. We will be live tomorrow at East Midlands, which will be another new airport for the stream. That's going to be from, I'm going to say, about maybe 2:30 onwards, 3 o'clock onwards, up until at least 9:30, 9:45 tomorrow for some cargo ops. So we're really looking forward to that. So put the notifications on if you're interested in that at East Midlands tomorrow. Then we'd love to have you along. So yeah, all I can say is just thanks ever so much for all your support. We really, really appreciate it. What I can say while we grow the channel, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow on the next one for the East Midlands live stream for cargo ops. So thanks again everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.